This is the Windhorse 26 electric bike, the step-through commuter I've been riding around town for errands and weekday commutes. My first impression was simple. It looks friendlier than most e-bikes and rides like a comfort cruiser, but it has more punch than the spec sheet suggests. Key features right up front: a 36V 13 amp-hour removable battery, 468 watts, that's UL 2849 certified, a 350-watt rear hub motor that peaks at 750 watts. A color 3.5-inch LCD, 7-speed Shimano drivetrain, lockable front suspension, mechanical disc brakes, and a Class 2 top speed of 20 miles per hour with a thumb throttle. From my experience, the headline is safety plus capability. The UL listing gave me peace of mind charging indoors, and the motor's surge off the line makes city riding easy. The step-through frame in charcoal looks clean and a bit upscale, with those hand-stitched grips and the color-matched saddle. The battery is top-loading and locks in place, so it doesn't scream e-bike battery at a glance. The cruiser-style bar keeps my posture upright and wrist-friendly, and it genuinely reduces fatigue on longer rides. The 26-inch Chaoyang tires have a versatile tread that works for paved streets and rougher paths. The fork is lockable. I keep it open around town and flip the lock when I want a firmer feel on smooth roads. It's heavy, at about 60.6 pounds. I feel that most when I'm lifting the front end to clear a doorstep. While riding, the weight actually helps it feel planted, and the low step-through makes handling in tight spaces simple. In my opinion, the overall fit is approachable for riders around 5 feet 1 inch to 6 feet 6 inches. I've also seen some listings mention a lower 264-pound max load, but the material I have says 330 pounds, and the frame sticker on mine matches that. Assembly was straightforward but not painless. It arrives about 85% built. I mounted the front wheel, fender, headlight, rack, kickstand, and pedals, and set the bar and seat. All tools were included. The manual is usable but light on detail. I leaned on the included video to get the fender and headlight alignment right. I had minor rotor rub on the front brake that went away after a small caliper tweak, and I snugged the kickstand bracket because it was a hair loose. One small hiccup: the headlight connector came half-seated. Pushing it in fully fixed it. Charge time from low to full was just under 7 hours. On the road, PAS 1 to 3 gives a gentle push, and PAS 5 is the get there fast setting. The throttle is handy for rolling away from lights or bridging gaps in traffic. Cruise mode works like setting a steady assist speed, so I can relax my cadence, and walk assist moves the bike slowly while I'm pushing it up a ramp. The 7-speed Shimano drivetrain shifts cleanly, and the gearing is tall enough that I'm not ghost pedaling at 18 to 20 miles per hour. That matters because it lets me add real human power, which helps the range. Speed reads optimistic on the display. When the screen shows 20 miles per hour, my GPS usually says I'm closer to 18 miles per hour. It's not a huge deal day to day, but worth noting if you track fitness stats. Braking is fine for urban use. Mechanical discs aren't as strong or as light touch as hydraulics, but with proper cable tension and bedded pads, I'm stopping predictably. Given the weight, I plan ahead a little more than I would on a lighter bike. Range has matched expectations. I did a 12-mile out and back at nearly full tilt in PAS 5, saw the battery drop from 5 bars to 3 while riding, then bounce to 4 when I stopped. That lines up with the claimed 25 to 30 miles on throttle and 35 to 50 miles with pedal assist, depending on how hard you push. On a slower mixed ride with PAS 2 to 3, I stretched into the 30s without anxiety. Pulling the battery to charge inside is simple, and the UL 2849 certification plus the BMS adds a layer of comfort. I've ridden in light rain. The IPX5 battery and IP67 display handled spray and puddles without any weirdness. Comfort is the pleasant surprise. The seat and grips are cushy. The front suspension takes the sting out of potholes, and the upright posture encourages a relaxed ride. Handling is intuitive. I can weave into a bike rack, roll through a crowded path at a walking pace on throttle, and lift the rear wheel by the rack handle when I need to reposition it in tight garage space. The rear rack is stout enough for a pannier and a grocery bag. Now the nitpicks. The kickstand holds the bike too upright. On uneven pavement, I had a couple of moments where it wanted to tip. I added a washer to change the angle and it's better, but I still wish it leaned a few more degrees. I also tested the support channels. Email got me a same-day auto reply and a human reply the next day. The phone line went straight to a voicemail box that wasn't set up. Not a deal breaker for me, but it doesn't inspire confidence if you rely on phone support. The documentation could be clearer. Newcomers may appreciate a more detailed, quick start for things like display settings and brake adjustments. From my experience, the motor and gearing pairing is the sweet spot. The 350-watt nominal motor with 750-watt peak has enough punch to handle short, steep city hills with light pedaling, and it accelerates cleanly through intersections. The Shimano 7-speed keeps me engaged at top speed, so I'm not just along for the ride. The UL-certified electrical system is a big plus. Charging indoors is part of my routine, and that certification, combined with the BMS and tidy battery fit, makes me comfortable leaving it plugged in within sight. The color LCD is large, easy to read in daylight, and shows the info I care about: battery, speed, trip distance, and PAS level. The lockable fork, decent stock tires, and a real brake light help with daily practicality. It's perfect for commuters who want a comfortable, upright position and enough torque to skip sweaty arrivals. In my opinion, the value lands in the combination of safety certification, real-world range, and easy access step-through frame. Key features that matter to me day to day are simple: removable top-loading battery, walk assist for ramps, cruise mode when I want to relax my cadence, and a rack that doesn't flex under load. I also appreciate that at 20 miles per hour, it stays within Class 2 limits, which keeps access simple on shared paths where speed rules are strict. What I'd change if I could: a slightly shorter or more angled kickstand from the factory, a clearer manual, and hydraulic brakes as an option for riders who plan to haul heavier loads. I'd also like the speed readout calibrated closer to GPS reality, even if that means seeing a slightly lower number at the display. I'd recommend this for riders who prioritize comfort, easy mounting, and a safe, certified battery system, and who want enough motor headroom to make hills and headwinds a non-issue. It's perfect for city commutes, grocery runs, and weekend paths where you want to enjoy the ride rather than sweat every incline. If you're expecting featherweight handling or premium hydraulic stopping, you'll want to budget for upgrades or look at lighter frames. If your priority is a confident, upright e-bike with credible range and a motor that feels stronger than its rating suggests, this checks the right boxes. In conclusion, the Windhorse 26 electric bike nails the comfort commuter brief with a trustworthy electrical package and a ride that feels stable and friendly. Be aware of the weight, the kickstand quirk, and the uneven phone support, but the core experience, smooth power, useful features, and real range delivers. From my experience, it's a solid daily rider once dialed in. To learn more about the Windhorse 26 electric bike, please check the comments section. Thank you for watching.